Welcome everybody. In today's video we'll be taking a look at a very special little fixed blade. The COLDSTEEL mini leatherneck clip point version. This sucker comes in at just around 20 bucks, give or take, on depending where you buy them. I got a good deal on this on eBay for way less, but that was my luck of the draw. But on average you'll probably pay about 20 bucks for one of these. And I gotta say, I think it's pretty well worth the money. It's a good size. I have big hands. They're not ham hands. If you got ham hands, it may not work for you. You probably only get 3-finger grip on ham hands. But I've got a pretty large hand here, and I get a full 4-finger grip on this knife. It is choking up just a little bit, but if I put my finger underneath the the hand guard, I do get a full 4-finger grip. But 3-finger gives you a little bit more dexterity to work with. It's all pretty good. Excuse me. It comes with a Securex sheath, which when it clips in, it's locked in there. It's not really going anywhere unless you want the knife out. I don't think it's going to really just fall out on you without you knowing about it or wanting it to fall out. Now, the downside that is a bit of a bummer here is that there's no clip or belt attachment for this particular knife on this sheath. You could run paracord through this, but I tried an ulti clip on this, and the screws are too fat to go through here. Just barely too fat, but too fat to go through these little holes here. So an ulti clip is out of the question unless you drill new holes in the handle here. So that's something to consider. Your average, I even tried my CRKT minimalist bowie. Those of you that have those, you know how it comes with that little screw-on attachable clip for your belt. Those are too fat. The screws on that are too fat. So you're just going to have to like makeshift your own with this. Or what I'm probably going to do with mine is just custom make a leather sheath for this. That's probably what I'm going to do. But the blade comes in at around 3.5 inches long. So that's a pretty decent little workable size that you get here. The blade is fairly thick for the size. Very nice. I like the swedge on this. Now, something I don't know if it'll show up here on camera. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Is I've had this for 2 weeks now. I've done nothing to it. I've taken it out of the box. I've done like a few fuzz sticks on some chopsticks. I've sliced through some rope, but I have not like got this submerged in water or anything. I've just pretty much just dry EDC use of this knife. Cut a box, cut this, cut that. I haven't cut veggies or anything with this. No food prep at all with this guy. And already we have surface rust that is building up quite a bit here. So that's something to consider when you're looking at one of these. Is it's going to be a little bit of maintenance to keep this from rusting on you. This isn't something that you just get wet and just leave sitting out in the middle of nowhere. This is going to require a little bit of love and care to keep that blade looking good. Now, if you're fine with just having a beater blade that gets all janky looking just to make firewood for a campsite, this is great. But if you're wanting to EDC this with the potential of food prepping with it, dispel that thought from your mind. I don't think this is going to be worth it. It's a great little knife. I'd love to EDC this little guy, but given the rust that is already accumulating, and I'm not big on preventative rust maintenance. I like my knives to be, you know, they take care of themselves a little bit here. So that's probably the two biggest downsides to this knife already is no clip for the sheath that it comes with. I know it's kind of made to be a neck knife, but no belt carry option at all, and already getting surface rust. So, two downsides to work with. We do have a lanyard hole here. Very nice lanyard hole to work with. I apologize for the lighting today. Today the lighting's just off for some reason. I do apologize for that. But hopefully you can see what you need to see here. It's a good little knife. And to compare a couple other EDC fixed blades of mine, we have the BK23 and my favorite, the BK1118. These are two that I like to EDC as handy beater blades. And this is significantly bigger, chunkier, definitely more in the handle. But it depends. It's definitely EDCable, but it's starting to hit that big tactical side that people may flinch at that if you pull it out. Well, you know, user beware with this. But, you know, it comes out of the box cold steel sharp, and that is very, very sharp. Cuts bamboo, chopsticks like it's not even there. The edge was even all the way up. The quality control on this looked great. So it's a good little knife. And if you've got 20 bucks to blow on a knife, I recommend getting yourself one of these. But just beware, there is surface rust and there's no belt clip. I know this is made to be a neck knife. Very good neck knife, but it's kind of big to be hanging around your neck, I think. This is more, you tuck it in the cargo pockets of your pants. Or down the back pocket of your pants or something, you know. It's not, I don't think it's the best for EDC, but it's definitely really good for EDC. I would recommend one of these for EDC, one of the Becker knives, but if you're looking into COLDSTEEL mini leatherneck series, I think it's worth it. Just beware, you know, of the downsides. But this is kind of a soft rubber grip. It's like hard, but it's also soft. It's kind of that weird middle ground. And the texture is not too aggressive. It holds in your hand quite nicely. It's a very nice texture. Holds up quite well from the looks of things. The blade locks in. This is like a fixed blade. But like the handguard here does not wiggle on mine. This is very solid. And using a magnet for my Olight, I've been trying to tell where does the tang end, and to me the tang goes all the way down pretty much to the base here, at least in some form or other. So you've got a pretty much full tang blade. It's a rat tail most likely. It's not a full tang where you see the metal going down the sides here, but it's a full tang rat tail setup, I believe, because I could feel the magnet gripping all the way down. So it's a good little knife. Check it out. Like 20 something bucks, not bad at all. So give it a shot, take a look, see what you like. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it useful and informational. Hope it helps you build your EDC to your standards. And until the next time, farewell, carry well, and bye-bye.